Dirty.
Familiar.
Feel me, look. Man go hard in the pain, go hard in the pain, go hard when I'm drilly. Well, go on, feel me, I've been a ting in the ends and the men's got me sounding no city.
Yeah.
I was in London town, sexy ting, I was grabbing on titty. She asked where's from on guard, oh lord, I'm scared to tell her what city. Electric slide up in my zones. I don't wanna sleep with the shit. How I'ma sleep with my phones? Man, I took L after L, cool J, like we in too deep. It's deep when the girl want beat, but you tell her go and sleep cause your mind's on peace.
Yeah.
You can ask G, you can ask Fizz, let me give it out all. Could've bought a yard with the farm with the car, now we lost up wolves. Could've bought a yard with the car, now we lost up Moles. Give me that hole, give me that I want them both. Look, man be doing it roll, that's Mitch them times when they switched up goals. Got drillers on the ends and I walk with poles.
What you done to your finger, lad? What you done to your finger? I got no words for your shoulder, Coffee. Hello, it's the fucking main man. Hello, lad. Fucking shit. That's not the best time, bro. Who's that? Oh, the fucking the cleanest kit. What you say, Vic? He hasn't even had to wash his kit from last week, has he? Oh, go on, Sammy. Bang! Star boy! Oi! Just because you scored last week and got a couple of assists, where the fuck's your tracksuit, bruv? You haven't got one? Oh. You say less the better, malts. What are those?
Do you know what? I went to the reef and you said a fucking blue pair of these. Watch it. I took them out to where they lays, you were a super Victor. These was like, anyone wants these on, I'll fuck them.
Oh, this is the new little and large combo now. Oh, I meant to say to you. Yes, Capocano. Yeah? Right, then boys, yeah? Cad, Martin's got a caught up, yeah? Yeah. Use that, open the gates, yeah? Everybody from AJ this side, yeah, cap side. Use that, get warm still. What's wrong, Crash? You alright, yeah? I think, wait, see if we're on here? Oi, boys, what am I? It's 10:15 now. I'm just straight up to where we are. That's all I care about.
Get your muscles warm, don't want no injuries, come on.
Get warm!
Yeah, leave that in the final. Come on.
Kit, what are you doing, bro? Nothing, what? Not here, you're teaming my team, mate. JJ, get this step up. Everyone, listening now, yeah? Oi. Oh, boys. Yeah, I bring it in Callum, Reese, bring it in AJ, boys, bring it. Oh, lads, last game of the season. Bandman fucking season, start of pre-season, not so now. We haven't lost the game yet. The attitude being Bandman. Whatever's happened this one, we'll sort it after the game and do it after, yeah? But lads, one thing is, rather roll the start on that. I've got to be intense for the first 10-15 minutes. Yeah? You know what things that want to do just after the last game, and you know what it's going to be. So don't let the emotion ride us too much. Let's not get involved in all the bullshit. I'm going to go out there and play football and win the game. Everybody on it? Yeah, man.
Listen, yeah. Burkitt in goal. Brad, sorry, son. The way Kitty's man told. I'm a bit pissed, but anyway, we'll sort that after. Cad, Drew, Daisy, Malton. Play for them, yeah? Where Charlton plays. We've got Fitz. Fitz. Yeah.
Make sure you can say kicking it. Who's doing the name, lads?
I'll do whatever. As long as you got a flag.
Yeah, fits in there with KP. I played the Svensson, yeah?
Yes.
Hitman. On the left, AJ. Go on the right. Bex and JJ up top to start.
Come on, boys.
Deal with these, man.
Come on, let's finish it off, man.
Yes, people, welcome back to Birmingham Elite FC TV. Now, this week sees us playing our away game, which is a return fixture against 3 Seas FC. The previous game between the two teams, we ended up winning 4-2. I wasn't at the game myself as I was away on holiday, so we are looking for a similar result today. No excuses from the boys. The kit turned up 20 minutes before kickoff. We had a piss poor warm-up. Stretching wasn't really on point, but there's no excuses from the elite boys. We attack every game nonetheless. So let's get into the action. Corner whipped in by the boy Fitz. Collected easily by their keeper. Start again. Chrissy Burkett out to the boy Fitz. Loses possession nearly. Into the feet of AJ, who's starting on that left-hand side today. Pace and power, you know what AJ's got. And gets a quick foul. 3 C's letting AJ know he's in the game early doors. Fitz gets his head up. I don't know who he sees up top. Keeper scoops it. And we start again. Back to the drawing board, lads. High into the sky. Comes down with snow on it. We picked up in our midfield. Out with the boy Starboy KP, who sees AJ once again on that left-hand side. And AJ accidentally knocks him in the face. We do play on, but the referee brings it back eventually for a head injury. So we start again with a drop ball. Daisy De Bruyne into Mr. Bits. Just trying to keep it ticking over. Bit of overplay here by the lads. The ball should have gone first time in my opinion, but they're on the pitch. They know better than me. Helped on up to the big man, Al Capitano up top. But once again, their keeper, who was decent today, scoops it up. Safe fans, safe as houses. Chrissy Burkett once again sends one up top. The boy Bex had time to turn on it. Tries to play it through to KP, who was supporting. But the boys start once again. Daisy seeks out Ryan Hickman on that right-hand side. Beautifully brought down on his chest. First time in by the boy Fitz, but decent defending by their centre-half. Hickman puts the pressure on, and it goes out for a throw into 3 C's. Now the boys go and nick it back from that throw-in to Starboy KP on the edge of the box. Right foot, left foot, anyone you wanna. KP nearly puts it in the top bins. Great save by their keeper though.
Have a crack! Oh, save keeper.
Nothing coming that corner. We knocked out for a goal kick. See start again. The big man, Mr. Ricketts, aka the General, sends another one. Once again, referee stops play. Another drop ball in the centre. Quick one taken by Mr. Bits. Tries to play it up through to Beckley. Cleared by Seas again. Only as far as Hickman, who sees Al Capitano on the right-hand side. Pans out to Capacam, but again, weak cross, keeper scoops it, easy pickings. Quickly thrown out to their right winger, but Malteser, aka Molten, gets out there quickly. AJ sends Tuts to the shop. Tuts, I did say I was going to give you an easy time this week, but AJ did send you shop on that one, lad. Unlucky, boys. I believe C's game plan for the first half was to sit deep, hit it up to their big man up top and play off him. So as you can see, the boys have got plenty of time on the ball. The pitch is shocking. We are not trying to knock it round a bit, but again, it's buggy. First touches ain't always on it. But as I say that, De Bruyne sprays one out to the right-hand side. Out to Cad, who sees the runner Bex, who's got time to hold it. Turns on it, tries to whip it in the box. But once again, it goes out for a throw-in. Sees with their dogged defending. Once again, one whipped into the sky with snow on it, but their keeper's a lump, a big man. We can't be locking him into the sky, lads. We've got to be smarter than that. Need to mix it up a little bit. And we did clock that early, to be fair, that they were trying to send everything long up to the big man. So we put our own big man on him, Moulton, who done a decent job back in CDM today. As Chalmers' Kante, Danny Charlton wasn't available due to work commitments. AJ's out here spinning man like Beyblades. Can't get his shot away though. Comes off the bottom of Tuts' foot. Keeper scoops up again. A lot of action on this left-hand side. They send it up to the big man once again, but we're competing. Malteser gets across. We always knock him for his first touch, but it's been decent today, Maltz, I must say. KP comes in deep, playing in that number 10 role today. Helped on by Al Capitano, through to Bex, but Caesar on it. And that's bread and butter for our number 1. And it's some decent play by 3Cs, I must say. Over the top to their number 10. Gets a shot away quickly, but Chrissy Burkett gets down easy. Out for a corner to C's. Corner driven in. Shouts for a penalty on the C's player. Referee ain't having it though. Drew Ricketts sticks it high into the sky. Hickman comes over. Does just enough for 3Cs to start again. They play it up. They try and turn on it, but Drew reads it. Goes and wins us a free kick. Smart play, that is, lad. Penalty shout for a foul on Moulton by Twister. Twister ain't having it. Tries to swing that right foot. And it bounces off his centre half and nearly goes in the back of his own net. Luckily, Tuts was switched on. Clears out for a throw-in. De Bruyne on the ball, just out a camera shot. Into Starboy. Hickman tries to open up his body, get a shot away, but the ground is bubbly. Moulton tries to get a shot away, doesn't happen, but the boy Fitz runs onto it, knocks it out for a goal kick. Once again, they're looking for the big man, who does get a foot on it this time. One-on-one, stood up there by the boy Mr. Ricketts. The lads do come away with it in the end, but it is very back and forth. None of the teams can really get their foot on the ball and start playing any type of football at all. Again, a long one sent forward by Daisy. Touch tries to swing it and knock it forward. Goes out for another throw-in. Bit of one of them cagey games. Can't really get Al Capitano and Bex into the game as of yet, but I'm sure it'll come. Hickman, decent target up there again. Decent movement. Just playing with it on the edge of the box. Again, we're looking for options. The boy Cad whips one in. Nearly falls to AJ. I was screaming at Daisy to shoot straight away, but he wanted to take another touch. And again, he's just caught on the edge of the box. Just can't get our foot on it. We've got to start again. KP picks it up on the edge. Leaves a nibble there. And Twister takes the nibble all day. Twist, we know it wasn't a foul. But when you're your size, bro, you can't leave your legs in like that. Nothing comes with a free kick. Miscontrol there by AJ. I do believe you need to hold your analog to do these skills on FIFA. But again, who am I to say? But I'm just an old man that plays football. Played once again down that left-hand side. The boy Beckley tries to nutmeg their centre-half. Goes out for another corner. Out on the edge of the box. You got Drew doing a right winger's job. Dropping the shoulder and trying to whip one in. Probably about 20-25 minutes into the game at this point. Starting to get a bit of possession. Ball whipped in by Hickers. Bex has got time to turn on it. Picks out Fitz at the edge of the box. Tries to swing the left peg. Bobbles in the air to KP, who also swings the left peg. And just goes over the bar.
Go on.
What are you doing, man?
Oh.
Oh, AJ, I didn't notice this knock when I was first filming it, but when I was recording it back and I was looking at the edits, that touch there through to Bex, I must say, bro, was absolutely bananas. Yeah, man. Again, given offside, but we're used to it by now. Free kick given to the elite boys in their half. Whipped in once again by Fitz. And I'm sick and tired of saying it, people. Honestly, I think we've had about 6 goals disallowed this season for offside, which have not been offsides. Daisy clearly comes from an onside position. jumps and wants it more than their centre half. We believe it should be 1-0. Referee does go speak to the linesman. Answer on a postcard to what they're talking about.
Ref. Nah, ref, man. Come on.
Following the poor preparation to the game, we have started to warm up a little bit, started to get into second gear. Hopefully trying to get into third and fourth, but we just can't get our shots away. Gaffer ain't happy with his shot. He's having a whinge, but we crack on.
Fuck off and stop begging it, man. Wrong ball, Jay. Unlucky age.
Bobbles up in the air. Their centre half leaves one on Fitz, and we go and get ourselves a free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box. Fitz sees the same option from Daisy. Doesn't quite come off again. Hickman's out there first though. Whips it high into the sky. We're competing. Flicked on by the boy Moulton. And fair play to AJ. This could have been a dead rubber. But he goes and wins it. And then goes and wins us a free kick in an even more dangerous position. Fair player, Carney. Naughty that was. I'm talking about naughty. You know Mr. Bits has got it in his locker. Everyone else thinks he's going for a cross. But I know what he's looking for. That top bins. Doesn't quite come off, but it's a good option though.
Corner. Yeah. Thank you. Keeper's gone, man.
Now, some people say this was a clearance. I reckon that was a through ball by Drew. Sees the runner JJ. Gets his shot away early. Keeper's down. Saves it.
Oh,
Nice
save
and easy.
keeper. Oh, JJ.
Unlucky. All right, boy. Fitz back home then. Let's twist this free on the edge, man. Go on, Age. Daisy's on. Moulton back in the middle. JJ, turn that Age. Turn that Age, drive. Age, drive. You'll foul, yeah? A ball.
It's another naughty little free kick taken here by Mr. Bits. Sees the runner Daisy once again. Just a bit too much on it, and we can't quite get our foot on it.
Good idea. Ref, watch the arms, please.
Now, we're still in 3 C's half, just drawing towards the end of the first half. JJ goes and fouls the keeper. Referee blows up for a free kick.
Me and Oz are put hands up on the side because it fills onto the pitch. But one thing we don't used to do, lad, is start at the pitch. No, let me say this. What is this? So, lads, listen, Jay. If someone can have a poor touch, the pitch is shit. It's going to happen, innit? The one thing we don't want, lads, is just getting on each other's back. Back each other, yeah? Everyone is back. There was a bit of that at the start. But it's gone. But we started the game like that. We've got 45 minutes now, boys. We're going to have chances. The keepers need shots. Any chances we get? Keeper's injured, man. He's injured now.
Lads, he's injured. Low and hard, lads.
It's got to be hard and low, lads. It's got to be hard and low, and just anything.
Low and hard, lads.
But the thing is as well, have a shot though. If you got half a yard and you're on the 18-yard box, fucking shoot.
Lads, have a shot. We're trying to put...
Make a quick sub, man. Hello.
He's over there.
Warming up.
Hello, you come back, so boy.
I know what he's going to do, bro.
KP, you go to time. You come back out. AJ, go to 10, Hickman.
What's going on, boys? Yeah.
Carney. Good first half, bro, man. Did well.
Who's got the zoggy out, mate? Who's got the zoggy, mate?
Edit. Lingard, edit, yeah, it is.
He's strong and he keeps knees to pain, bro. You're wearing a tracksuit to go quite.
Yeah, mate, when you come out, don't you wear them overalls over the top anyway?
Yeah,
Mate,
yeah,
when
they
you
do,
normally come
innit?
out, you sweat your bollocks off anyway.
We've got to do like a Grand Prix.
You normally
qualifying.
normally you do like a test run. Yeah. Normally you do a test run.
And then you get your position.
Yeah. Normally you do a test run.
And then you get your position.
Yo, Cooper Trooper. Money's on you,
Go
B.
with that, bro.
Money's on you once you get going.
I'm tired, mate. When I've had my fucking pre-match Grand Prix poo.
Callow.
Half-time team talk done and dusted. The boys know what they gotta do. We just gotta trust the process. We know how to play football. We all trust each other. So it's just about putting it into practice. And as I say that, the boys start nice and early and lively. Cleared by C's. Goes out for a throw-in. But it's a good start though. The intensity is nice and high, just what we wanted. Again, we're dogged, battling. AJ just can't get his foot on it there. C's clear it. Out to the boy Malteser, who's got time to turn on it. Can you get your head up, Maltz? Decent little through ball. Unlucky though. It's caught out by the man Tuts. Out to Bex. Fitz gets a shot away. Just underneath it. Goes over the bar. But it's a good start to the first half, lads. Now, after having Ryan Hickman running that in for 45 minutes, we've gone and put Callow on there, number 3. That's going to be a horrible second half for him, that is. Through ball there from Callow to Fitz. Whips it in, but again, their defence gets across and it goes out for a corner. And you know it's something when you're centre half trying to score worldies with a bicycle kick. Easy, Drizzy, Drew. What? Now, this is where the boys need to get caught out. We believe it should be a foul off camera, so everybody stops. But as you know, you got to play to the whistle. Their big man does send Cad to the shot with that nice little turn. But again, the boy Daisy De Bruyne reads it. Comes away with the ball. Passes it out to KP, who we've pushed back on the left-hand side because he's a bit more dangerous when he's playing on the wing. AJ's gone into that number 10 role. He's decent on the ball. Fitz sees a run. Tries to play it through the gap. Read once again by 3C's centre half. And it goes out for a corner. Well, I say that. You can see the linesman sticking up his flag. Worked that one out. Back down the other end. Caesar got plenty of time on the ball. Whips it in. And once again, man, Chrissy Burkitt, my number 1, has sweet FA to do all game, then goes and pulls a worldie off like that. Get in there, Burkitt, lad. And the trusted keeper, who you'd probably trust with your misses as well, sees it out for a goal kick. And as always, Starboy's an outlet on that left-hand side, and he's always going to win you a free kick in a dangerous area. And once again, the idea's there, but it's just not coming off for the boys. I ain't going to say nothing in this next segment. You can feel what it's like on the sidelines from the boys.
Direct, Kay! Direct! Moulton, take a touch. Man on Moult.
Man on Moult.
Now, if that would have gone in, I think we all would have gone a bit potty because we always knock Mount for his first touch in his shooting. But if that would have gone into the top bins, Moult, I'd have been buying you drinks for the rest of the year, lad. And as we proceed from that goal kick, the boys are on it once again. Starboy plays through Callow, who's thinking about the shot before he gets it under control. Can't get it out of his feet and sees come away with it. Free kick out on. Drew drops the shoulder, tries to whip it in. But I think at this point, lads, this is where we're trying to force it a little bit too much. Now, this is where the controversy happens, people. Bert comes on for us for Bex. The referee asked him to remove his undergarment because it's a lighter colour than the top. The referee was bantering with Bert all before the game because they know each other. Bert tries to banter back with the ref on the pitch and the ref sends him off. So the elite boys are down to 10 men. Backs against the wall. Now we got to show that elite spirit that we always talk about. And as I say that, Burkitt and Cad get into a mishap, and it's lucky their striker hasn't got his shooting boots on. Another open goal, he puts it wide. The boys are starting to feel the pressure a little bit now. There's always that lull in the game for about 5 to 6 minutes where when you go down to 10 men or the opposition go down to 10 men, it gets a bit tricky. But we just got to keep control of ourselves, keep our head on top of the game, and I'm sure we'll come through at the end. Quick ball pass over to El Capitano. Similar shot to their striker. Open goal, just trickles wide. And as we get the angle from Capicam, literally close, lads. Very, very, very close. Naughty little through ball there by Fitz to Daisy, who we've pushed into midfield. Can you get a shot away?
Go on, Dave! Go on,
Scooped
Dave!
up once again by their keeper. We are getting ourselves in some decent positions. We just can't get our foot behind the ball and whack it into the back of the onion bag. I'm sure it's coming though. Now back down the other end, C's on the ball. They do get a shot away. Now from that resulting corner, they whip it in, but it doesn't miss the first man, who's Tamor, who we've had to bring on to shore up the right-hand side of the midfield. We've also brought on Sheldon Cafu, Paulie Martins with a broken finger and everything else. But as you know with Martins, you get a 7 or 8 out of 10 with him every single week. So we've gone to a 4-4-1. Al Capitano's up top on his own, and he's doing doggies like that. Fair play, Al Capitano. Mr. Bits stands over it. Back post to Daisy. Can't get out of his feet. And Twister once again comes over to get a decent block on it. And Sheldon Cafu, just being smart. Plenty of time on the ball. Into the feet of Tamor, who I call Tamar, because you're always going to get a step over from him. Now at this point, people, what can you say?
Yes! Yes!
Now, Mr. Bits pulls out an absolute worldie of a finish. Pick that out of your net, keeper. Honestly, I put my camera down to start recording again, and Fitz took the free kick super fast. I just about got time to press record on the camera before he stuck it in the back of the onion bag, and we go absolutely potty. I think more than anything, down to 10 men, all that adversity, the 1-0 was well deserved.
Everything's tight now, yeah? Tamor, that work your bollocks off.
Now we've got about 10 minutes left of this game to see out. But again, the boys don't know when they're beaten. KP goes meandering down that left-hand side again. Plays in Al Capitano, who's ran his socks off up front, and he nearly puts one in the top bin. But credit to their keeper. I'm not too sure of his name, but I swear, man, sees quality keeper he got there. He must have pulled off about 5 worldie saves. Now from that corner, it breaks out to Fitz once again, who can whip it in, but he turns on it. Can you get a shot away? But once again, C's get a foot on it, goes out for another corner. Misses everybody this time, and it goes out for a throw-in. Now what I will rate the lads for is, even though we've gone down to 10 men, we have lifted it and we've raised our game another notch. Callow tries to get a shot away, he drags it, but we get a foot on it nonetheless, and we'd nearly knock it in for number 2. But once again, good hands by the keeper. Tamor and Daisy just pulling strings in that midfield. Al Capitano, 50-50 with their keeper. He wants it more. Keeper hits the deck. JJ gets up, tries to whip it in. But I believe the linesman gives another offside. I don't even know anymore, people. Now another long ball played up to JJ from Daisy. And I think at this point, JJ's ran his socks off. He ain't got no power left in that right foot. So Al Capitano, salute. Beats picks up the ball in midfield. Nice little decoy run there by Sheldon Cafu. But you got to be experienced at this level. 10 men, win ourselves an easy free kick. You got the boy Twiz on the ball, out to their number 22. But fair play to Tamor. He's over there to keep it covered. And again, that professionalism, Sheldon Cafu goes and wins us another free kick. Smart play that is, lads. And fair play to Al Capitano. The last reserve's in the tank. Swings the dead left leg. Keeper spills it. And once again, Twister's there to cover. KP gives away a professional foul. And 3C's are deep in our half with a free kick with a couple of minutes left to play. Now it's swung in. Elite Boys want it more. Daisy, fair play to him. Wants it more than everybody else. Battles it. And he runs out of it and he's got nothing in his legs. So he just kicks out for a throw-in. KP reads the throw-in. Any options on? He's got Tamor out on that left-hand side, who does one of those lovely step-overs, and the boys only nearly going to make it 2-0. Al Capitano, from about 4 yards out, just bounces off him, comes at him about 100 miles per hour. He can't get enough on it to knock it in the back of the onion bag, and it remains 1-0 to the Elite Boys. You got Bits standing over it once again. Shoots, goes wide, goal kick to C's.
We're watching, foul him if need be.
KP took my advice. Referee brings it back for another free kick to 3C's. We are literally into the last minute of the game now. Now, if C's score off this free kick, their fans and their players will go absolutely potty. We've got to defend our lines. He bounces off Twister, goes out for a goal kick. Out to Daisy, who sees Sheldon Caffrey once again. Referee puts the whistle to his lips, about to blow, and there you have it. The Elite Boys win 1-0 with 10 men. Now, one thing I will say is I'm going to big up 3Cs because I know the last game there was a little bit of animosity and so forth, but I think after today's game, boys, I think there's a lot of mutual respect for each other. I will honestly say 3Cs had a wicked game and were decent today. They did stick it on us and had us on our toes for a fair amount of the game. Didn't help ourselves with the preparation, but like I said, no excuses. We'll take the 1-0, going down to 10 men and into the new year.
Next time, yeah? Always, my bro. Yeah? Yeah? Oi, C's, oi, boys. Oi, bang on. Wicked game. Big man. Oi, C's, played. Oi, someone give you a hard time this week, bro.
Make sure you're not biased on the vid. Make sure you're not biased on the vid.
I seen the mess.
Fitzy, Mr. Biggs. Yes, son. Quality goal, got that as well, man. Where do you think like he was won and lost sort of thing, or
Bit of quality by Kieran, bro.
yeah?
That's all it is.
That's good.
We'll see you again, bro.
Nah, you've played well today, man. You made it hard. To be fair, it's a really close game, man. So, you know, all the best for the season.
Man,
Dazza, cool, man. Well played, come on, lads. Championships, lads. Grinding them out like that when it's not going your way.
Who's man in the match, John?
So,
Man of the match.
are you giving it to
I've got to get to fucking Drew, bro.
Drew? Okay. Holmes, what are you saying today, man? What did you think today?
As it started scrappy, it was a tough 3 seasons, put up a tough show, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you always know, bro, us, the Elite Boys never stop, do you know what I mean? We keep going.
What was going on with that the sending off thing there?
I don't know, the ref says I have no illuminance on my pitch and trade because I don't be a cunt ref. Bantering, and the ref sent him off. But
It's
you
one of
can't
them.
say it when you can't,
Yeah.
Trace should know better. But as I said, mate, 1-0, 3 points. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
That's all that matters, lads. Well done, lads. What you saying, Faz, man? Today, I know we made hard work of it. We grafted and we soldiered it.
If that 10 men,
Yes, Fitz. Always scores the special goals, you know. I swear, most important goals. All day.
Chips were down. We started off poor. Everything was a piss poor start. Warm up, everything. But you know what? We own it. So, regardless, the performance wasn't there. But the only thing I give a shit about is 3 points. We went down to
You know
10
what?
men.
It's how we grind it out. We grind out the results like that. Yeah, and that's all. I'll take that all day. The W, lads.
Oi, Merry Christmas.
Yes, from the elite gang. No, that one, innit? That one. They're the ones that mean, innit? They're the ones, lads, man.
No, I've got you, but I'm saying on a Saturday. That's the quickest said to me. Yeah, mate. We will not let you wear it. I'm wearing it. I said I'm wearing it regardless.
General, I've been told you man had a match again today, mate. Yes. How did you think the game went today, man?
Games like that, you've got to manage, especially with 10 men.
Yeah,
But big players turn up for big games.
very true,
To play
man.
with 10 men, you've got to show a lot of character.
Yeah.
I think we managed it well. I think we turned the game around. We had to row the storm for a good 20-25 minutes.
What do you think they were good at? Like, what do you think, like, where we think, like, we struggled a little
Where
bit
we
with them?
lacked is when we was comfortable.
Yeah.
We took too much advantage of it.
Yeah.
And then when they turned around the game, we got a player sent off. Then they loaded. We was overloaded. Sometimes it was 4v6 up top. So we changed the shape, managed to rally the troops up. And second balls win your games. And I've always said it. We won second balls. We got forward, managed to get a goal, and we stayed secure. Managed the game well. And it's just experience. It's a good win.
Drew, quality again, Mr. General.
Get it in, boys.
Man of the match, there we go.
Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Birmingham Elite FC, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.